Good morning, everyone. My name is Eric Creel, and welcome to the Creel Studios. So, I'm here today to do my new episode of Why I Won't Rant On. So, if you don't know where it is, this is a section of Why I Won't Rant on a certain movie, TV show, YouTuber, video game, songs, or what have you. So, before I get this thing started, I want to say happy birthday to Daniel Craig. Ah, yes. Daniel Craig is an amazing actor who performed as the main character from Knives Out and Glass Onion, and is best known as James Bond from the Craig Bond era films, in every 5 films in total. And also happy birthday to Dr. Seuss. Ah, yes, the legendary book creator. So, and speaking of Dr. Seuss, here's my Why I Won't Rant on a live-action film based on the popular cultures of the children's book by Dr. Seuss. And that is The Cat in the Hat for 2003. So, for the plot of the film, so we have 2 children who want to stick at home, and then they do absolutely nothing at all. Then soon as the cat in the hat comes home and they do some fun things like usually stuff to do in making some cupcakes or stuff, and then they do some go on our new dimensional thing and they do some random stuff happens. And then soon, when the cat in the hat cleans this mess up, and then soon as cat in the hat leaves, and then soon as the main villain who got slimed during at the end, and I almost forgot to mention about the main villain. The main villain who performed by Alec Baldwin, and when the main villain got slimed, and then they gets out of the house, and then suddenly, and that's the movie ends. So what do I heard about The Cat in the Hat for 2003? So, usually, I remember watching some bits and pieces of The Cat in the Hat for 2003, and it looks really fun and entertaining pieces to it. So after all these years when I'm all grew up, ever since this year of course, yeah, it doesn't age well in my opinion. So this movie, it's over, hate, they're welcome. Just like movie 43, even though this movie came out 10 years before movie 43 came out. So, let's take a look at the story. The story is pretty much like nothing like the book. That's right, the story is nothing like the book. And the visuals and special effects are messed up. Doesn't even care about the visuals and special effects at all. And the characters, we have the 2 children. They are nothing like the children that I remembered from The Cat in the Hat, which is the book. And also, what about the special from the 1970s? That looks pretty interesting. And what else do we have? Oh yes, the mother of the live-action film looks really good. That's the only positive that I might give credit for. The mother of the film looks really amazing. She looks really awesome at the best. And then we have the Cat in the Hat himself, who performed by no other than Shrek, aka Mike Myers. So, if Shrek sees the Cat in the Hat for 2003, that, "Hey, what are you doing?" "Oh, are you talking to me?" "What are you doing in my swamp?" Now that is a pretty hilarious joke. Although I love Shrek, who performed by Mike Myers, he is best known as every single Shrek films. Like Shrek for 2001, awesome animated feature. Shrek 2, the best one out of the Shrek franchise. Shrek the Third, I thought was decent. in my opinion. And Shrek Forever After, awesome finish to the end of the Shrek franchise. And what about the character from Wayne's World and Austin Powers from his trilogy himself, and the character from Bohemian Rhapsody, and the character from Amsterdam? Those are amazing performances, are way better than the Cat in the Hat himself from his 2003 version, including the fish. Well, he's pretty. I don't know what it has to say. Hey, the fish who talks like this. Wow, that's pretty misleading. And then we get to the main villain, Alec Baldwin, as a main villain. Who wants to see a main villain, which is Alec Baldwin, as the main villain? Nobody wants to see that. So, who agrees the main character who performed by Alec Baldwin from Beetlejuice is a lot better than the main villain from Alec Baldwin, which is in Cat in the Hat for 2003? And the music scores look pretty sleazy. And the end credit song, which is performed, oh yes, Hang On, which is performed by Smash Mouth. That's the only good things that I like about it. And the rest of the positives has come to an end. And that's it. So, if you want to watch a better Dr. Seuss adaptation of the film, go watch How the Grinch Stole Christmas from 2000. Go watch Horny Hears a Who, which is a Blue Sky movie. And go watch first two Illumination films, which is based on Dr. Seuss, The Lorax and The Grinch. And speaking of Lorax, happy 11th anniversary to the Lorax. Those Dr. Seuss movies I mentioned are way better than this. And that's my video called Why I Won't Rant on the Cat in the Hat for 2003. And stay tuned for more episodes if you want to request me to do Why I Won't Rant on. So, I'll do it. And stay tuned for the new videos of the Creo Awards coming Saturday and Sunday all together. If you want to see more videos to my channel, click subscribe, click the bell button if you want to see more messages, notifications, whatever you like. Thank you so much for watching, and until next time, goodbye.